the other night, me and Sky were sitting back in the backyard talking about how we had that ghetto-ass studio recording with the fucking weed microphone.
Yeah, he was rapping. That was his first show. That's what brought the whole conversation up.
I didn't even recognize him. He's all
big now.
He all walks up to me like this. You remember me? And I was all,
Who the fuck are you, bro?
Who the fuck are you? He's all, I'm Lonnie. I was like, oh shit, you got big. He's all, no, that's what Texas prison does to a motherfucker. I was like, shut up, I'll still put you down, Lonnie.
I didn't know he went to prison.
Yeah. He went on a high-speed chase and shit.
Damn.
This motherfucker was asleep one time.
I looked back at him, and then just fell right back asleep.
Oh, like, fucking came in the room, my 22. Steven's all sleeping, we lived together.
How old were we?
We were like 16. Fucking 15, 16, 14, 15, something like that. He's all passed out on my mom's couch, and I run in the room, and I was all, bop, 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 wake the fuck up, motherfucker, bop, bop, bop. And he just, are you fucking serious?
Man. Good friends, man. Shoot at you while you're sleeping.
He wouldn't wake up. I was all bored.
What a good friend. Sometimes I'll find like an old journal or something, and I'll read something, and I'll get like goosebumps on my arms. I'll be like, damn, that's crazy. I'm just couch surfing around right now. If it was just, I don't know, bouncing around place to place like on the streets, that'd be a lot harder, but I got some friends and family that take care of me.
Fuck this game, I want to shoot it in its face.
Supposed to be a strawberry moon tonight. Looks pretty yellow to me though.
Yeah.
Eat a yellow strawberry, I'm sorry. Tried to commit suicide when I was 15. I went to a psych ward first, and then to a treatment facility after that. Turned 16 in there. Ended up lashing out in that place until he sent me back to the juvenile here. And then I got out of the town and finished my probation in a different town, because here they just fucking nitpick you, and if you're not doing exactly what they want you to do, you're going to stay in jail. And that's what we were trying to do, is keep the kids that are going through those similar things out of jail. We go and help them start learning how to record music or rapping. We had a studio for them to come to. They come down and they can record music. They can use that as their outlet. Look at the community all coming together. We're gonna have performances from some of our kids today. It's a good way to get together and we just all talk about what we can do to help each other. Sitting Flow is a nonprofit we started here in Klamath Falls. It's for troubled youth. We're still jumping through some hoops, trying to do some grant writing and things like that so we can reach out to other people to see if they can help. Talilo's also trying to start one of those up in Portland too. And I think that they would probably get a lot more feedback from the community in Portland, because they're a lot cooler about things like that. This is the old town. They want to keep everything their own way here. And when they see something new, they're scared of it. We did it through this whole last year, and we already made like huge changes in the community. Now that everything started like falling back, and we have had funding, other kids have started kind of falling back into their old ways again, because they don't have all that shit, you know what I mean, all the things that we were giving them. This is a shopping cart hanging from a fucking tarp right there. The song, it's about overcoming suicide. Like there's always that dark thing that follows you, that keeps you down, that tells you that you're not worth it, or give up, kill yourself, shoot yourself, whatever. I felt like that dark presence followed me around for a long time, and sometimes it still does. And it's basically what the song's about, is telling that dark presence to fuck off. Let's get it. Won't take much to self-destruct. Hand on a gun and I'm thinking, fuck, how did it come to giving up? Toes on the edge, this is too much. Lost in the dark, can't heal these scars, gonna find my heart. Where do I start? Where does it end? Let me begin to tell you how I'm feeling, friends. Cuts run deep and I need to believe in the warrior that I was born to be. Most importantly, ignore the devil trying to distort my inner beat. Never will I be that bleak, weak thief. Burn out on the motherfucking street, I'll never be. The poetry's holding me, born to be an important being, with messages of honesty to death and grief. It seems to be the only thing that's killing me. Lately thoughts of suicide is all I think. Man, it's all I think. These feelings are not right. I will not dishonor my family's beliefs in my light. I pray you heal these wounds that lacerate my life. Cuts run deep and I need to believe in the warrior that I was born to be.
I feel life slipping through my fingers as I feel the devil linger. He whispers, pull the trigger when it's pointed at my spirit. I feel I'm losing my mind. I feel I'm gonna die. I feel I'm losing sight. I feel life slipping through my fingers as I feel the devil linger. He whispers, pull the trigger when it's pointed at my spirit. I feel, and I feel, and I feel, and I feel. The criminal system just determines your living and gives you a sentence. There's bars in the sentence. Come ride with my family. I died for my family. The life that I live is a beautiful tragedy. Beautiful struggle descended from hustlers. Feeling disgusted with finding my brothers. Murder for nothing with no repercussion. But karma's a bitch, you know that she's coming. Yo. Walk in my moccasins, haunted from watching death, constantly conquering, dodging the devil's hands, deliberately defeating these demons trying to deceive me. Only wise minds will decipher what I'm speaking. Come decipher what I'm speaking. Only wise minds will decipher. I feel life slipping through my fingers as I feel the devil linger. He whispers, pull the trigger when it's pointed at my spirit. I feel, and I feel, and I feel, and I feel.
When I heard somebody say for the first time, hey, you know, I was listening to one of your songs last night when I was gonna kill myself and it saved my life. That's what really gave me purpose. As soon as he said that to me, I said, I can't stop doing this. You know what I mean? This is what I was born to do.
I tried to kill myself 3 times in my life. I had a pistol to my face, tried to jump off a bridge, cut my wrist, tried to overdose. I used to punch myself in the face, like straight up. I'd just get down on myself. Looking back at it now, I realized that a lot of it came from self-worth issues. A lot of it came from trauma that I couldn't control. Like I got sexually assaulted at 7 years old. Don't even remember that. My mom told me about it. Got beat up as a kid by my biological father. My little brother's dad beat my mom up. I would step in and protect her and get beat up too because I was a little kid. So I feel like a lot of the things I struggle with stem from things that I couldn't really control. And I had to battle. I had to battle within myself. Like you go outside and you battle like the cops judging me or society pushing you down, or like it's hard for me to get a job because I got 3 felonies, but I can do community work, right? I'm perfect for that. But everything else is really hard for me. If I walk into the store, they're thinking I'm stealing something, you know? So there's a lot of different things that kind of oppress you in that sense. But more than anything, it was my mental health that I needed to focus on, and music saved my life. I still struggle with self-doubt. I still struggle with my self-worth. I don't hit myself like that anymore, but I still struggle with it. Now today I have a way of understanding myself. I have so much to lose and so much to gain too. So there's meditation, there's boxing, there's many things that I do to help myself.
You know the old saying, you can't please everyone, you got to please yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then no one else is ever going to believe in you. Everyone has got their own agenda, and I don't know, I don't want to be rude, but maybe 60% of the population of the world will put you down to make themselves feel better.
This is something that I see in our society, is that there is a disconnect between elders and the youth. And there's a reason for that happening. In an indigenous culture, like in a tribe, the elders are very connected to the youth. One of the reasons why we started a youth center is because we've seen a lot of kids that were misguided, that were traumatized by their parents, lack of eldership, lack of love.
Sometimes you can't control like how you grow up. You can't control the cards you're given or what you're dealt with, you know? And I had a lot of trauma dealt to me when I was younger. Grew up without a father, became homeless at 15, in and out of jail, and I felt like I wasn't worth it. So, and these kids that we work with that are homeless, they have the same story. And that's why this is important. This works.
I became homeless in Portland around 15 years old. And I went through the program outside in. They gave me a place to sleep and a place to eat, but they didn't fulfill a way to express myself. And Outside the Frame took me in, and I recorded my first track at KBOO, rapped in front of 700 people. For somebody that has been kicked out of the house, thrown away by society, it was something that made me feel like my story mattered. Now today I work at Outside the Frame, I mentor kids, and I'm an outreach coordinator, and I love it. I love giving back, and because I relate. So when I see these kids come into the program, my initial reaction is to connect with them and remind them of their worth and their capabilities. Are you down to do a video testimonial? Awesome. Thank you for being a part of this and just being down to help us. Can't wait to get to know you more, man. On Friday, looking forward to meeting and hearing your story.
Out here, what you representing?
Ascending Flow.
Ascending Flow. Are we gang members?
Yeah.
No, we're not. Just the whole reason why I did this is to show that we're not gang members.
I worked for a lot of nonprofits when I got out. I felt like these organizations were focused on one thing, but they weren't holistically looking at the individual, what the kid is eating, what their home life is like, and connecting it to some sort of self-expression, and then connecting it to some sort of academics or just a desire to learn. So I started Ascending Flow with my beautiful partner, T Tran. She helped me do this as well. I started this organization with her with the idea of connecting to their mental wellness more than anything. And being a hip hop artist, it was easy for me to connect with them and then provide an environment for them to play the piano or play the guitar or, you know, write lyrics to a beat and then see their eyes light up. And once a kid's eyes lit up, I knew that that was a passion. Once a kid finds their passion and they start expressing themselves in that, their mental wellness becomes better. Now they can focus on their grades. Don't make them focus on their grades first when they're already going through so much at the house. They have no way of expressing themselves. So we started this organization with that in mind, and we have high statistics of success because of that. I feel like Portland is going to be more supportive of an organization like this. And lo and behold, we're looking at a space in Portland right now. Like, it's crazy.
Hi, Julie. We're here in the administration office, I believe.
I believe that it's important to have the equipment necessary to give them the best chance of success.
Right. We're attracted to your model and to your services. Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to figure out a way to make it work so that it's not a financial burden for you guys, unless you've got capital to do this. So I want to get clear on that so that the expectations are realistic around the timing on this.
Don't worry about that.
Maybe on a selfish level, it makes me feel good to give back and to use my scars, to look at my scars on my hands and my story and know that that means something when I share it with somebody else, that I'm not glorifying a lifestyle of negativity to hopefully prevent them from even going into the system. We'll give them an opportunity to succeed a little bit more.
All right, we're gonna make this happen. All right,
Let's
I know it.
Let's do it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
When I say hip, you say hop. Hip,
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 hop.
hop.
My sister's doing good now. She's in remission. The doctor said that she might not live till 24. And the reason why is because of her immune system, and she has a thyroid condition as well. So she has Graves' disease. But now today she's doing well. My mom and her both are. They're both in remission.
Section 8 in my older days, taking it back to the older ways. I'm in a K. How to maintain a name without risking freedom for the way we paid. I'm entertained. Homie had a battle with a lot of us. Had to flip and make a difference with a lot of drugs. Told me, bro, that I'ma leave it. I got a lot of achievements that I wanna be achieving when I'm out of cuffs. And it's hard to bitter when you're living up in the prison. You wishing gotta be missing what's on these streets with a little bit of rhythm. We was working in the kitchen, OSC out of the OSP. Could've lost the beat. Lost my way. I'm never gonna forget it. I was locked that snake. A bunch of kids taking a field trip. Look at them in my cage with a beast they made. Finna take my name. Put a flag on a rap on it, give it a run. Put a lamp on a half on the city. Giving it back, gotta pass everything, give it to me. Rest in peace to Nipsey, this my mama's whip. Petrol's blue and Paula blue and red up in it. Got a code to follow, Wassla told me, got it tatted on it. Bet to be an army of its realism mobbing. Got ours.
Without music, I'd be dead right now. I don't just see it as a way to make dope songs, you know? I see it as a way to educate people and inspire people. And it gives me a reason to live longer.